gotten range up and damage up, which I don't even think helps. So I mean, let's see my stats here. So maybe damage up does help. It doesn't say it's at the max. I've seen items that'll increase it to the max just by owning it. But not much help it's been these items that I've been given so far. Okay. These enemies always feel kind of scary because they travel a lot. And there's usually more than one in rooms. But really, they only travel along walls, so you just gotta like stay calm, take them out. Alright, that's gonna help me out a bunch. 1 up. It'll automatically heal all my hearts if and when I do die. Granted, I'll have to repeat the room, but better than, you know, starting from the beginning. Being a fairly predictable enemy, kind of sad that got hit at all and only got half a heart in return. Awesome. Should not have gone that way. And I don't even know when I got that upgrade, but apparently I got a low health partner. Getting really close here. Just getting barely enough hearts and shields to make it through. Gonna take a right. Got another health down here, it looks like. I believe, I'm not sure if it's always the same colored pills always give the same effect, or if it's per playthrough it generates the pill's color to effect. Because I know every time I've looked up a pill after I've gotten one of the same color, I'm not gonna bother with that anymore, but always it's the same effect, so that white pill would be a health down. I am practically certain of that. That's a mimic enemy, it just does whatever you do. It's usually can be beaten by either angling your shots or walking into spikes in a specific way. So if I had gone up here, mimic would have jumped into the spikes. One thing I don't understand is that at times it seems like the bombs hit the rocks if they're in front of you, and other times it doesn't. The only reason I got hit by that rolly guy going up is that I figured he'd go to the closest wall, but apparently that wasn't the case. The moon... I thought the moon was the same as the sun for a while. That it would show off the entire map to me, but I do know that top right room isn't the boss. So I guess I can keep going. And there's the death. Hopefully it won't happen again. Okay, got full health. Let's try to keep it this way. There's half a heart for later if I need it. You can always come back for hearts. Ah. Gotta love running to meet your own bomb. Okay. The Emperor. I believe that takes you to the boss. Take me to your leader. Okay. The hardest part to this boss is always at the beginning, due to the eyeball lasers, in my opinion. Not as bad if you don't have eye pack, but it is very useful taking out the boss. Just keep on chunking bombs at it. For those of you who played some The Binding of Isaac and have gotten this far, you may realize the boss is not quite the heart. It was called It Lives, but it's fought very similar. It's a harder version, but it can spawn bosses. Whereas the heart never would spawn a boss, only enemies. So, I mean, same premise though. same weapons are still good for either version. Explosives, lasers, just being overpowered in general. And after all, it gets desperate and just spawns enemy and launches the regular bombs that stain the ground. Went through pretty easily. Oh, zombie's still alive. Seeing another error with lobbing bombs. You need to gain a huge amount of distance on them, or I can try using my cube of meat to kill them. So there's something else that happens with this game. Once you've beaten enough times, you can either go to Seoul, I believe, or the Cathedral. I am going to go to the Cathedral, I believe, which I've never been to. Alright, so this is my first time here. I think this is a pretty hard room. Or a pretty hard dungeon, I would think. Alright, first enemy find is the God of War. So, it's gotta mean something. It's almost a thing though, bosses can be predictable. Enemies, sometimes there's so many, it becomes too difficult to predict. Although the fact that I've taken already a heart and a half from one room is not good. So it's been a while. I think I only fought the God of War once before. I'd completely forgotten he turns into a kid. He's way too fast for me to handle though, so I'm going to have to let the attack fly take care of that. Luckily I have the attack fly, otherwise I'd just be using the cube of meat to do the same job, which would make God of War get really uncomfortably close to me. Luckily he runs, and my run speed is perfect for getting the attack fly on him. Now I'm getting the cube more on him than anything. Came out with a bomb, not really worth it. Got to the secret room, all I found was greed. More bosses. Guess I shouldn't trust the Cathedral. Which, I was also an idiot, I think, now for not going back for the health down pill. Because the zone I was talking about that would make your pills good, I believe, was the Cathedral. High Priestess. Don't remember what this one does. Okay, that's why I ran when I used it, because I do recall one of the cards making Mom stomp wherever you last stood. So we got Angel Banshees here. Fairly annoying enemy. Luckily they can kill themselves in this room, apparently. Ah! Spikes getting in the way of my own bombs. I really don't need a key right now. So, 2 Lokis. I'm slightly concerned about this room possibly doing a lot of damage. So keep in mind, this is my first time getting to the Cathedral. It's also one of the first times for me getting this far in the game without having a flying ability. Because that's usually has been very useful to get around rocks or find hiding places in fights, move faster. So this is a first for that. Ah. I'm too afraid to launch bombs. I'm not sure how the consistency works when you lob over bombs over the rocks. Not gonna go up, probably not worth it. Oh god, so many of these. It's like playing DDR, but instead you want to dodge the flying. Things that come flying at you. Okay. Question is, I've never been to the Cathedral, I don't know the boss, lots of hard enemies. Do I want to try fighting the final boss with a heart and a half? What the hell, let's do it. Oh, that's right. I remember hearing about this. You fight Isaac. I have no idea how he fights though. He's got way too much health for me to handle, though. Yep, that's it, guys. Well, it's interesting getting that far. It was the first time I got him that far using a bomb item. Typically what I get the first with is the laser beams. So that was different for me. Anyway, so that concludes the Let's Play of the Binding of Isaac. Sadly, I couldn't go all the way through. And honestly, I'll tell you all that this was the first attempt. I did not edit out me dying early in other attempts. I just started it up. This is my first try and only try for the night. Alright guys, keep fighting.